Hi, my name is Cassidy Shad. I am 22 years old and I am from Southbury, Connecticut. A little bit about myself. I love ballet. I've been a dancer since I was 3 years old, and I had to stop that due to chronic illness. I have chronic Lyme disease, and that caused a lot of problems. I am also right now a very part-time gymnastics coach because I've done gymnastics most of my life, and I do that with my mom. And although I'm only able to work a mere 6 hours a week on a good day, I absolutely love it. I do choreography for floor and beam routines and get to work with kids from 7 to age 18, and I really love that, as well as working with my dog Sonoma and helping ECAT out. They're a nonprofit organization where I got him as a service dog, and I love to do things to help them out. Why do I use a helmet? Well, I started using a helmet because I got 2 concussions from seizures. I started having seizures when I was 16, but we did not know they were seizures. I started jerking around in school, like in my chair in class. It was crazy. And people were really good about it, actually, but then my mom started filming them, and we showed my doctors after I got diagnosed with Lyme disease at age 17. So it was rough. I got sick when I was 12, and it took 5 years to get diagnosed. It's a very misunderstood disease. So I used my helmet because I would fall. And we thought, since my brother's been a hockey player his whole life, he's a goalie, they're pretty rough on the ice, let's try a hockey helmet because they get hit pretty hard. This must be able to withstand a good fall, and it does. It's not too pretty, but it does its job. When I used my helmet, I used it all the time. I had to use it in the house. I had mats on the floor and a mattress in my room because there's hardwood floors up here, and it would be if there wasn't a soft surface, I would have to have my helmet on. So when we were at gymnastics, I had it on in the very beginning for a while, and then when I wasn't having seizures as much and it was more controlled because I got on medications and treatments, I was allowed to have it off there because it was matted everywhere. But then I would still wear it into the parking lot out, and I would wear it everywhere I went, to the grocery store, to team training with my dog Sonoma. I was the girl with the helmet. The girl with the hockey helmet. It was very interesting. So it just was to make me not have a concussion when I would fall and God forbid hit my head. And it really worked. Have I overcome any trials or tribulations? In the beginning, it was very, very awkward to wear a helmet. There's always people staring at you. You're always thinking, but you gotta, you don't know what people are thinking. Like, what is that? There's always people asking me, why are you wearing a helmet? Is that a hockey helmet? And sometimes they'd be little kids, and you don't really know how to answer them like adults. And some people would just stare, and I would just smile at them and just be like, well, you know what? They don't have to understand. They're not going to understand unless they're my family. And this is who I am right now, and learn to be comfortable with myself and to just smile at people and be like, smile. If you want to stare at me, I'll smile back at you and be happy. What are the most important things I'd like to share about my story? Lyme disease is a very, very hard disease. I was misdiagnosed for a long time, a very long time. It has made my cognition the level of a 5-year-old, which is why I stumble on words a lot, even though I am a great public speaker, which has led me to being on the News Twice and another acting role I was in at Pace University for Service Dog, so that was really exciting. Advice for someone who needs a seizure helmet, I think, is to own it. You know, if you feel uncomfortable, if you look uncomfortable, it makes people uncomfortable. So you just have to own it with yourself. You need to learn to make light of things. And of course, that comes with age and that comes with experience. But it can be very tricky.